tell you that when Shakespeare was presented in the Globe Theater during his day, there were 3 types of cheers that went on for those in the Globe Theater. One was to stamp their feet. Let's hear it. Okay. Second was hooray, hooray. Let's hear it. Yay. Okay. And third, most importantly, was to use the old English phrase of hurrah, hurrah, which was huzzah, huzzah, punching the air twice. So let's see that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Huzzah, huzzah. Now let me just tell you, that is a kind of mediocre huzzah, I'm going to tell you, which is fine for a mediocre performance. But our performance is not mediocre in any way. So let us have a huzzah, huzzah that is deserving of our board here at Lifelong Learning, FAU, and let's have really a commensurate huzzah, huzzah. I'll give you another chance. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! Huzzah! That should be your minimum acceptable huzzah. All right? Lastly, let me just tell you that generally when we come to FAU and we do Movers and Shakespeare's little skits like you're going to see, at the end is a spontaneous standing ovation. All right? It's always quite spontaneous. Nothing is planned, but it is part because of the amazing talent that you are going to see on this stage, and it probably is even more because of the amazing relief that you are going to feel not being on this stage. So if you are part of the talent on this, admiring of the talent on this stage, or really relieved not to be there, there could be a spontaneous standing ovation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an unbelievable cast that I am about to introduce to great fanfare here, and then I want you to participate with me to welcome them. To start out, we have Susan Krell, ladies and gentlemen. Yay!
All right.
Yay! Susan was born in the Bronx. 10 years ago, she was, all right, Susan was born in the Bronx. 10 years ago, she was, when she was practicing law, she gave a speech in Connecticut of HR directors, and she was all ready to give her speech. She was introduced at the podium by somebody else, and as the person at the podium left, he took her speech and all the other papers with her. But there she was, looking at what to say. Let's hear it for Susan. Hooray! Huzzah! Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest male figure of our cast, Don Richardson. Come on out. There he is. Don was born in Brooklyn 50 years ago at Woodland Hills, California. He was in a father and son baseball game. He was up to play. He bunted beautifully down first base. The only trouble is he tripped over the ball and separated his shoulder. That's the kind of talent we hear. Let's hear it for Don. Huzzah! Huzzah! Ladies and gentlemen, Kathy Rendo. Come on, Kathy. Yay! Kathy, chairman of our board. South Orange, New Jersey. She's actually president of the Lifelong Learning. And in East Orange Catholic Choir, she was there, and it's an amazing fact. She was in the choir for 4 years called East Orange Catholic School, and for 4 years in the choir, she did not sing one note. That was by request. So let's hear it for Kathy. Huzzah! Huzzah! Janice, come on out here. Janice Berry. Here she is. Janice, let's hear it. Yay. Janice was born in Orlando, Florida. She went to Mary Baldwin. She was in a class. What was she doing in the class? She was had a play for her sophomore year. And it was about, I don't know, something. And she was a cigarette girl. All right? And she had the cigarettes right there. And her one line, it was?
Cigars, cigarettes, Tipperillos.
Cigars, cigarettes, Tipperillos. Oh, you got the mics? Good. And she was there, and this was her starring role. And as she was really ready to roll, all the cigarettes fell out of her outfit. Let's hear it for Janice. Hussa! Hussa! Okay, Lisa. We have Lisa Trout. Come on out here, Lisa. Yay! Yeah, great. Okay. Lisa was born in Meridian, Connecticut. In kindergarten, she was singing in the PTA, and she was told to stand, look great, which she did, and don't sing. Let's hear it for Lisa. Hussa! Hussa! Last is Donna Adair. Come on out here, Donna. Yay. Donna was born in Galilean, Ohio. She was in the Dwyer High School in Palm Beach Garden. She was teaching Shakespeare, and she taught Macbeth, and she performed for her class as Lady Macbeth, and she got so carried away that she started reading all the parts for the play, and all of her students were saying, okay, how about us? Ladies and gentlemen, that's our cast. Let's hear it. Hussa! Hussa! And all of you know that Shakespeare wrote great drama. All of you know that Shakespeare wrote great history that you saw, but you didn't know that he can guide us in life on how to lead an organization and how to conduct ourselves. And one of the big lessons that Shakespeare has, in order to be successful like we had today, you just have to have fun.